Joanne, turn your radio down, Joanne. Oh.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
I'm calling because I want to say how proud I was of Fani Willis. She got up there and gave them hell. When she walked up to that stand in that hot pink dress, she was up there in attitude, and I love it. She let them know that what they got is bullshit, and she's there to fight the fight.
I hear that.
I loved it. I loved it. And when she said she don't need no man to take care of her, I thought, hallelujah. There you go. They always think a black woman needs somebody to take care of her, and we don't need nobody to take care of us.
I know that's right. Yeah, Fani could be Senator Fani. I mean,
could be. And don't you think it's interesting that her dad said this morning, I'm paraphrasing, that, you know, he did teach her. He said, I don't mean for this to sound racist, again, I'm paraphrasing, but it's a black thing. We keep cash. Because
that was the other thing. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
He told a story, the minute I find it, where he said he was traveling with his then wife and Fani when she was a little girl, and I think in Massachusetts, maybe. And he went to a place and he presented an American Express, and the guy was like, we can't take that. And then he presented, I think, a debit card or something, and the guy said, we can't take that either. Then he had actual traveler's checks, for those who remember traveler's checks, and the guy said, we don't take traveler's checks. And he said there was a sign that said they took traveler's checks. The bill, he said, was about $9.95. He only had a $10 bill on him. And so that was the $10 that he was able to use to pay whatever the bill was. And I think that was one. He said, now before that, he still carried cash, but that was more to the point of why he did and why he had raised his child, DA Fani Willis, to always keep cash, which I think was lost on some people.
It's very cultural, and it goes back to history, because you have black families that were robbed with their money in banks in the early 1900s, even in the 1800s. This is a known thing, and my grandfather was the same exact way. He had a lot of cash, didn't believe in money, a whole bunch of money being in the bank. Up until my 30s, I was that way as well, too. Then I said, wait a minute, let me get a little bit of interest and put some money in here and learn how to invest a bit. But that is definitely a cultural thing. When I do travel as well out of the country, I always have cash on me as well. I don't really use my credit cards too much out of the country. That was very cultural that a lot of people don't understand. That has a history specifically in black communities, specifically in the South, specifically in Georgia.
Because of racism.
Because of the banking industry. That's just, I actually interviewed a guy, I forgot the name of the book, who wrote about the history of racism in the banking industry. Literally, black families were robbed by banks. Literally. So, and I'm not saying some white families didn't experience that, either, but that's literally an experience that happened. All right, we're going to head to a break. Clay Kane Show, be right back.
This is the Clay Kane Show on Sirius XM Urban View, Channel 126.